So what the heck happened to Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, after the events of Daredevil Season 3? Well, let's explore that, because the relationship between Kingpin and Daredevil is so integral to Daredevil's story, all this of course leading up to the new Born Again series. Okay, at the end of Daredevil Season 3, Kingpin gets outsmarted by Daredevil and ends up back in prison. You see, as long as Kingpin surrendered himself and stayed in prison, Daredevil wouldn't expose Kingpin's wife and all her involvement in his criminal activities. And as we've seen, Kingpin loves Vanessa more than anything. He would not want her to be in jail.
I beat you!
Now, between Kingpin going to jail and his reappearance in the Hawkeye series though, there's a bit of inconsistency, because in the Hawkeye series, suddenly Fisk is not in jail. In fact, he's the crime lord of New York. Now, the real reason for this inconsistency is originally they were gonna reboot the Daredevil series. Same actors, but completely different universe. Seasons 1 to 3 would not be canon.
You don't get to destroy who I am!
That's why they just reset his entire status. But thankfully, Marvel saw how much we loved that Netflix era of Daredevil shows and decided, hey, let's make that canon to the MCU. Now, if you want an in-universe explanation, we'll just have to hope they give us one in Daredevil Born Again. But if you want to dive into fan theory, hey, it could be due to the blip. I mean, Thanos snapping half the universe away. Imagine witnesses, judges, all disappearing for 5 years. Could have made it very hard to convict Kingpin. So maybe he got out, re-established himself in the criminal underworld, and that's where we see him in the Hawkeye series. He's running his empire through Maya Lopez, aka Echo, who's his protege. But things get messy when Maya finds out Fisk ordered her dad's death. She confronts him, and in the finale,
Sometimes family doesn't see eye to eye.
but wait, this is Wilson Fisk. Kingpin we're talking about. Did he really die? Of course not. In the Echo series, we see him alive and well, rocking that iconic white suit, having survived Maya. And of course, he's back to his old tricks. But Maya, now fully embracing her powers and heritage, stands up to him and sends him packing. In the post-credit scene of Echo's finale though, it's teased that Wilson Fisk is gonna run for mayor of New York.
The voters want somebody who understands the pain they're going through, who understands the frustration they're going through.
Exactly right. A bare-knuckled brawler would do well in this race.
Which seems to be what will be happening in Daredevil Born Again. Hey, what's your favorite Kingpin moment? Let me know in the comments. For me, it's still that first time we see him lose it in Daredevil Season 1, and you know, he proceeds to use a car door in a very, very brutal fashion. Vincent D'Onofrio, the man is intense.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on my journey here, Mr. Murdoch.